All right, all right. Let's do this. We're trying this again after like a year. What does General James Mattis have to say?
What is the kill casualty radius of my knife hand? Well, right?
All right. That is peak millennial veteran comedy there. So what we're going to do today, we're going to transfer the book. That fucking music is a little distracting. I'm going to lower the volume. I don't know how it comes out in the video, so we'll all find out together. So what we're going to do today, we're going to transfer the book that I've been writing for fucking ever and never going to publish. We're going to transfer it from Pages, which is the program that is included with your MacBook and stuff. I had used this for a while. I used Scrivener before that, which kind of, I mean, I don't know why I was avoiding Microsoft Word. And recently I took a computer class and I discovered that Microsoft Word is the shit. It turns out Microsoft Word is the shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer everything from Pages to Microsoft Word. I backed this up already a while ago. I deleted a version of this that was pretty edited in, and I deleted it by accident when I was transferring information because I was my stupid ass was keeping it just off the cloud, thinking like, the who's the bankers were gonna come get my fucking book that no one's ever gonna read. So, yeah, that's stupid. So now with Microsoft, you use the cloud. You're saving it in the cloud, and they have servers underwater for when the flood happens. So when the next end of the world happens, human knowledge will persist. So your stupid fucking bullshit will still live on forever in some server underwater. So anyway, let's do this. So now we're gonna highlight here. We're gonna go to File. No, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna save this bitch. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna save it as Dumb Grunt, and that's it. Because then I start doing version 1, version 2, and that's where shit gets weird. So just Dumb Grunt. We're gonna have to block. Maybe I'm gonna have to block that out on my Mac. No, we're gonna go to the cloud, to my iCloud drive. We're going to save it as a Word document. We're going to save it. And it's saved on the Mac. And it's in the cloud. All right. Okay, very good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Pages. We're going to go to File, Edit, We're going to select all. And then we're going to go to Edit again. And then we're going to cut it. We're going to copy it. We're going to go to our Microsoft Word. We're going to go to Edit again. We're going to put paste and match formatting or just paste. I don't know. I'm feeling dangerous. Let's just go paste. Didn't, yeah. Okay. All right. So it kept a lot of the formatting. Smiles. Okay, yeah. Boom, skis. How many pages? 368 pages. Okay. So what I like about Microsoft Word is that I'm sure fucking Pages has all the cool shit. I just don't have the time, dude. And then Microsoft Word is everywhere. And fucking Steve Jobs cucked out to Bill Gates and agreed to now you can use Microsoft products on Apple. So you cucked, bro. So I don't know what to say. That's not my fault. So anyway, congratulations to everybody at the design team of Pages. Thank you for your service. I'm gonna X that out, and now we're gonna start with Microsoft Word with the illustrious Bill Gates, who's been in the news lately for whatever time you watch this. You could watch this 10 years ago or 10 years from now. Bill Gates is in the news. I don't know. Whatever. Who gives a fuck, dude? We know what he did. So anyway, we're going to start with putting a header now. I want to put a header, and then we're going to start with Doom Grunt. And I want Dumb Grunt in every page as a header to make it look nice. So we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to edit this and put it in the middle. But how do you do that? That was acting like... Oh, by the way, I took like a class. I didn't take it serious. Most of the stuff I did was last minute. But I learned a little bit, and it was nice, man. There's a lot to learn on Microsoft Word, dude. Have you heard? Have you heard of this thing called Microsoft Word? All right, we're going to center that, and we're going to add page number. And I don't know how to find it. And the cool thing about Microsoft is that it makes searching really easy. There we go. Page numbers. There we go. So page numbers. We'll go to format page numbers. There we go. All right, format number. We'll go, and then we're going to start at page 2, because I think I'm going to put a title page. So we'll start at 2. No, you know what? Let's not fuck around. Let's just start at 1. Include chapter number. Chapter starts with style. Okay, we'll factor that into chapter number. Well, let's see what happens. Chapter starts with style, heading 1. Let's see, heading 1, use separator hyphen. So it's going to have the title and page. No, just page number, huh? Yeah, we'll just include chapter number. No. Page number and continue. Number format 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see what happens. It didn't come out. All right. Microsoft Word is so sick. All right. Footer. We'll put it in the footer. Footer. We'll try it again. We're going to go to... Man, this must be giving people that know how to use Microsoft fucking anxiety. Like crazy. Like, just fucking... That's not how you do it. God damn it. Page numbers. Page numbers. Simple. Position right. Show numbers on the first page. And then, okay, let's see what happens. Easy peasy. All right. Dumb Grunt. Okay, cool. We got a header. We're looking a little more professional. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on this book for so long that I don't even know how many fucking... I don't know how many chapters I have. I mean, 368 pages. That's... I don't know how long that is. But what's cool is I know how to... I can do page breaks now, so I don't have to do like enter to go to the next page. So it works out. Now what we're going to do is figure out, should we do some editing next or should we do some page breaks? Yeah, let's do a page break on the first chapter. So this is the first chapter of the book. Oh, by the way, this book is called Dumb Grunt. I probably should have said that in the beginning. It's a book that I've been working on since I was deployed in Afghanistan in 2010. I had like a little diary, diary, fuck, it's, I don't want to masculine it up. It was a fucking diary. I had a diary out there and stuff. But, it wasn't, as crazy as Afghanistan was, and it was, I guess, and it was crazy, like it wasn't, it wasn't fucking Black Hawk Down. It wasn't fucking, we're going to Mogadishu, bro, and just like this crazy shit. So it was nice to read for myself, obviously, but, I wanted to make something with it, so I decided to write a book. Little by little, slowly, with big bursts here and big gaps. Like I had a big gap. This is the first time I even opened this thing in a while. Life comes at you fast. I've been working on this for a little while, little by little, and so it's about corpsman, Navy corpsman, deployed to Afghanistan in 2010 during the summer surge ordered by Obama, and it goes back and forth. The present day in the book is 2015, and then it flashes back to 2010. In 2015, the main character, his name's Frank Torero. He has a VA appointment to go try to claim some VA benefits, and they do something called a CMP exam, where they examine you and they talk to you, and you have to tell them like what traumatized you and shit, and like it's like weird because you're talking to some fucking guy signing from America, and you're like, yeah, dude, and he's like, ooh. It's crazy. Anyway, that's what the book's about. I wish I had like a greater plot, or it had like some fantasy to it, or some like, but it's just a realistic, like a dirty realism book that is just about Afghanistan. Some guy, some piece of shit, and who's just like this sad bastard millennial that, you know, could only exist then, you know, like because we had unemployment, you know, wasn't as expensive. The same person would just be homeless right now and a drug addict. But, you know, in that little window of time, you know, you could still accomplish a lot, even when you were just a piece of shit. So here we go. Page break. Let's see. This is the first chapter. I just want to try a page break. I don't care how much of the book I'm showing because it doesn't matter the more you read it. Okay, I just want to try with the second chapter. No, I skipped it. Blood continues to pool. Then savage. That's the second chapter. I know that much. Yeah, in the chapters in the present day 2015 time, I like to have, he's referred to as Mr. Torero and Frank, and in country he's referred to as Doc Torero or Doc. Corpsmen are lovingly referred to as Doc by Marines. They are not a doctor by any means, but it's just like a nice, cool nickname, like, hey, Doc, Doc, Doc. And then if they don't call you Doc, they fucking hate you. That's what that means. So being called Doc is actually like a cool title. Like, hey, Doc, Doc. And it's like, wow, cool, man, Doc. I'm like a doctor, bro, but you're not really a doctor, bro. Because if you were, you wouldn't be doing this right now. Let's see. The word suspicious. What the fuck? How much did they fucking go over? Okay. No, not yet. Yeah. So what we're trying to do is a page break, and then we'll do a little bit. We'll see what we can get away with. Right now, I just have like this random little window of time that's gonna close very fast. So I have to get this done as quick as possible, Mr. Sergeant. Oh, there we go. Okay. Toro 6. Okay, yeah. The little man in the canoe continues to the sunset. Okay, America loves you. That's the next chapter. So we're going to do a page break here. Insert page break. Nice. All right. We're going to center that bitch right there. That's the title. We're going to take out the extra. Oh, fuck. That's right. I need to. My tabs, because you're not supposed to fucking press the tab the whole time. You should just press enter. What was that? Oh, fuck. I should have really tried in that fucking class. There was so much good information. Man, school's awesome, dude. There's so much cool shit you could learn if you take it serious, unlike me. Okay, so what are tabs? It should just come up when I click. No. 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 We're going to go to view. We're going to go to edit. No. We're going to go to file. No. Format. Paragraph. There we go. Indentation. We're going to go 1, 2. Nope. First line. Spacing before. General alignment. Outline level. Well. Seems now snap to grid before 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, this is the spacing indentation. Just show the fucking lines. Tabs. You know what? Fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that. It's just show the little fucking bar here, right? The little motherfucker. What's it called? There we go. The margins. All right. Layout. Whole document line numbers. Top, bottom, left, right. Nope. That's the wrong one too. Man, I'm fucking retarded, dude. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's just fuck around with the book a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go to a random spot. Oh, let me go ahead and increase that. There we go. Let's just go to a random spot in the book and just fucking have fun with it. What time is it? We got like 20 minutes left. So we're going to try something new. So I don't use AI for these. I've just been writing it and then I just go off the top of my head. I do use Google for like synonyms and stuff, or like a thesaurus. But I don't go like to ChatGPT for ideas. I do want to write a book like that, though. I want to write like a girl slop book for my wife. Like those, like those audiobooks that women that work at home listen to, like the moms and stuff that like the murder mystery, cheating and murder and all this stuff. Fantasy life, because I live a boring life, So it would be nice to write like a girl slop, wife slop for her. Anyway, where are we at? Torero smiles with the... Okay, Okay, what's our spacing on this? Let's go home. Just out of curiosity, what is the line spacing? We're at 1.5. We should have... As I say, then I don't use that shit, but I'm about to use it. I just have a question. Sorry. Let's see. Paragraph settings for a novel. Let's see. I don't use AI, but here's my AI. Standard on double space left, double space. Okay, so we're gonna double space this whole bitch. We gotta do it, man. Because if not us, who? And if you're out there watching, you should try something new. Like I am. Just kidding. You should try something over the course of a long time and have nothing to show for it. All right. Yeah. All right. Double space. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do this one a little bit. These are okay. We'll do another. Nice. Okay. Rashid part 2. So I have Diet Coke burps. So other than the 2 stories simultaneously of the present day 2015 and then the past 2010, I have 3 little side stories that are about this kid named Rashid and Saba. Rashid is a young Taliban soldier that's the nephew of this big Taliban commander who's the one that's actively fighting the Marines that Torero's with. So there's like a side story, but there's no quotations in it, and it's kind of just like just describing what's going on. It's like a weird narration of it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure there's a name for it. I'm sure there's like a super technical name for it, but I just don't know what the fuck it is. But pretty much, I just call it Rashid. And it's about this like young boy who falls in love with his uncle's wife, who's also about his age. She's a teenager because that's how they do it there. They marry teens, which ain't good, dude. I mean, like, 18's cool. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation, but that's how they do it there. It's not good. It's kind of weird. Anyway, this old man married this little girl. She didn't love him. Surprise, surprise. And she kind of fell in love with the nephew. So they kind of have this side thing going on. So Saba waits in the compound. Saba is the teenage wife. I need to write down all the characters' names and stuff. I swear, just have like a front page as a reminder. But Saba's the wife. Fuck, I hate this. I should have fixed that. Nope. Undo that. I'll figure that out. Anyway, Saba waits in the compound alone, contemplating her life under the stars. Saba waits in the compound alone, contemplating her life under the stars. I don't really like that. The stars tell Saba. The stars hang low for Saba and tell her the story of her life, but she can't see it. The dark compound. The dark compound. The dark mud brick compound is lonely and silent. Only and silent. Only the faint sounds of gunshots and explosions and dogs barking. Oh, and by the way, I use M dashes and stuff. I know it's like a ChatGPT thing, like, oh, you use M dashes, so it's ChatGPT. Like, no, ChatGPT uses M dashes because fucking human beings use it first, all right? So, the starting title for Saba and tell her the story of her life, but she can't see it. The dark mud brick compound is lonely and silent. Only the faint sounds of gunshots and explosions and dogs barking. She hears footsteps. She hears careful footsteps. She hears careful footsteps from the cornfield. Getting closer and closer. They're light and quick footsteps that can only be that she recognized as they're light and quick footsteps that she immediately recognized. As Rashid. The sound of faint going. I wanted to be kind of a badass girl boss, so let's add. She hears careful footsteps getting closer and closer. And she checks the rifle she has hidden under a blanket beside her. And she checks the rifle, and she checks the AK-47, the Kalashnikov rifle. She checks the rifle she has hidden under the blanket beside her. It could be a PKM, it could be a AK-47. We don't know what it is. I mean, it could be whatever. They're light and quick footsteps that she immediately recognized as Rashid recognizes. She immediately recognizes as Rashid. She smiles and adjusts her head veil. She smiles to herself as her guard, as her heart begins to race faster in a good way, and adjusts her veil and perks up her breasts. I mean, they're sexually attracted to each other, but they are teenagers, so that is kind of iffy, because obviously they're like going through a puberty and they're of the same age, so it's cool, right? I don't know. Perks up her breasts, and adjusts her veil and hijab, burqa. Fuck, I always fuck that up, man. Burqa. It's probably some fucking other way of saying it. Let's see. What's wrong? Burqa. I don't know, burqa. Is it not burqa? Okay. They're light. Fuck, man. I don't use AI though. Burka. Burka. Or burka. I guess burka. Okay. Let's try something. Replace. No. Find and replace. Find. Alt text. No, what the fuck was it? There was a tool that you can find and replace every word, and I learned how to do it, but I don't fucking remember it. Because again, I'm fucking stupid. Maybe in review, word count, source, spelling, and grammar editor. Editor, here we go. Editor square 85, spelling, grammar. Spelling. Barca. Options. Alright. Custom dictionary, advanced language, check grammar as a type, grammar and refinements, settings. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. All right, nope. I guess that's not it. We'll go with the Q one, I guess, since that seems. Fuck, man. I'm sure it's staring right fucking at me too. How to replace the fucking thing? Language, new comment, show comments. Track changes, markup, no. Reviewing, nope. Fucking crap. Editing. Alter, word count, word fix, I don't know, word fill, text fill, no, word count. All right. Another thing that I fucking thought I learned, but no? Let's see, Zmore, just for fun. Oh, what the fuck? All right, get away. No. What? All right. And adjust her veil. Fuck it. Oh my god. And adjusts her veil. And burka. Fuck it. Burka? All right. Years I've been spelling it the fucking wrong way. My god. Whatever. Okay. Rashid. The spacing is off on this one too. Man. Spacing's off on all of them. All right. She asked what happened to the others. Okay. In a good way, in her veil and burqa. Rashid runs into the compound scared and confused and not looking back. He doesn't see her at first and looks around for any surviving fighters, but is happy when he only finds Saba. When he finally locks eyes on Saba. With Saba. She asks what happened to the others. She asks what happens to the others, and he explains that they are all dead, but wanted to make sure she was safe. She asks what happened to the others. She has hopeful that her husband Mullah Haq is... Mullah Haq was a real guy over there too. That's funny. Mullah Haq was a real guy. That's a cool name too, Mullah Haq. I was like, dude, I mean, of course you're going to be some fucking evil warlord. And of course we worked with them because we're fucking stupid. She asked what happened to the others. To the others. M dash. Nope. M dash. What the fuck? It's supposed to do it automatic. What the fuck? Is it because I have this stupid fucking... What the fuck? American Typewriter doesn't have M dashes? Oh my god. These are really problems, dude. Whatever you got going on today, these are the real problems. Does Times New Roman have an M dash? Oh. Okay, man, I am fucking retarded today, I swear. Just out of curiosity. What the fuck? Microsoft Word. We'll work on that then. That sucks. Rashid. What the fuck, dude? I used M dashes before. I have M dashes in here. She asked what happened to the others. Hopeful that her husband Mullah Haq is one of the casualties. Is one of the casualties. Rashid. Man, no Diet Coke next time, dude. Holy fuck. All right. Disgusting. Hopeful that her husband Mullah Haq is one of the casualties. Rashid explains that they're all dead. That the entire squad. That the entire squad was killed by the Americans in an ambush. And he rushed. But all he could think about is racing back to make sure she was safe. All right. They were ambushed by the Americans. Make sure she was safe. Oh, fuck. I already put ambush. That's funny. All right. Rashid explains that the entire squad was killed by the Americans in an ambush, but all he could think about is racing back to make sure she was safe. He ran. He gasped for air, and she lifts his chin up and offers him a bottle of water. He quickly opens it and the water spills out the side of his cheeks down his neck, and she wipes it away. He stops and grabs her hand, and they both stay quiet for what they feel is an eternity. See? She asks again. She asks directly and hopefully if Mullah Haq, her husband, already said it's her husband, if Mullah Haq was dead, was killed, and Rashid does not know, but says most likely since the Americans are very good at killing. And he had never seen anything like that. His voice shakes and he lets go of her hand, slowly realizing that he should be dead too. They stay quiet for another minute. And she wipes the sweat away from his brow using her dark black sleeve. The fucking spacing. Where she grabs her wrist and pulls down her veil and kisses her, then snaps his head back, surprised at his own actions. At his own what's it called? Into it. Surprised by his lust. She can taste the sweat. She can taste the sweat and fear, and she embraces him and feels his instant erection push against her thigh. She smirks to herself. She smirks at him. She smirks to him. She smirks and intentionally presses her chest. Presses her chest against his chest. Against his chest. She massages his. She rubs the outside of his pants. She rubs the outside from his pants and reaches up his thobe and begins to pull down and reaches up his thobe, which is like that Arab man dress they like to wear over there. She rubs his outside of his pants, reaches up his thobe, and begins to pull down his pants. She sees a young hairless penis in the moonlight. We could take that out. And begins to pull down his pants. And she pulls down his pants. But he holds her wrist. But he holds her wrist. Yeah, because he just got fucking almost killed. I mean, honestly, whatever. She gazes on his confused and worried eyes and grips his penis, gently stroking it, and leans her chin on his shoulder as she does it. Where she gazes and we'll say grips the waistband of his pants. Grips the waistbands of his pants. Rashid relaxes his shoulders and closes his eyes and is feeling a pleasure, excited for feeling a pleasure, feeling the pleasure he had once felt with her. Oh yeah, because the side story is that they did hook up in another life or like beforehand, and then it turns out that she's pregnant, and it's like a super twist in the book. Spoiler alert. All right. She relaxes his shoulders and closes his eyes, excited for the feeling of pleasure he had once felt with her. A little voice tells him to stop and to think of God. I think of Allah. Of course, there's only one God, Jesus Christ, but we're writing a book here, you know. A little voice tells him to stop, and think of Allah, but there's no strength left in him to fight his urges. Hey, man, you know how it is, bro. Rashid's pants fall to his knees, and he feels a tingling coming up from his feet to his legs to his testicles, and feels a weird sensation building up in his stomach like the last time. Like the last time. All right. We're out of time. This has been fun. We did it. 40 minutes of actual, not editing, but we made it. We are saved into the cloud. We are safe. Bill Gates, once again, through Jeffrey Epstein, has our back. And we thank you for that, dude. Any notes for today would be I spent 40 minutes and I did like, let's see what I did. I did 2.5 pages in 40 minutes. So it is a process. I am very jealous of the people that do this professionally. You know, it's got to be cool getting pages to do this, you know, so that's pretty cool. And we'll get there one day. Anyway, thanks for sticking along if you did. And I appreciate your time, because that's the only thing that belongs to us is our time. And I appreciate yours. So I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you in a few months. JK.